There we go. And live we are. Come on, minimize. There we go. And do we have audio? We do indeed. Let's increase the size of this a very minute amount. There we go. Alrighty. So before we continue with this stuff, let's get our free 10 spin out of the way, just because, may as well. Free 10 spin, go! Maybe we'll get an angry mango. Although I do not believe that to be so. I really should pay attention to how many friend points I've got now, actually. Not that I have been farming the boxes too insanely, but I have done a little bit. I'm through 20 of them now. Only another 80 to go. Joy, oh joy, oh joy. But I'm confident I'll be able to get them done in the next few days. I'm sure I'll get it, right? Right. Totally. I don't think I need any more of these low-level CEs for CE bomb purposes. I think I just need to wait until there's an increased success chance event. There usually is one around the new year, though, so yeah. Here. There we go. And I've got a water bottle now. Just had to combine a bunch of old ones into one big water bottle. And by big, I mean normal 20 ounce. No, my bad. 16 ounce. And it's sealed. Good. Okay. Doesn't feel like we're gonna be getting anything really here from a friend gotcha. So I'll just tap through it. There's only one more. And I was right. We got nada, zippo, zilch. So, refresh the dashboard real quick because it does not like to keep an accurate measure of the time. Unless I refresh it first. Alright. So, welcome everybody. Silver Dragon here with some more Fate Grand Order. I'm gonna be doing some sand farming, so it's a more chill stream today. However, I do have a challenge quest to get done, so we'll be doing that here as well. But first, do something I should have done last stream, and get Attila the Santa to join my Chaldea permanently. Good working to sent into the underworld. Thrilled to have been able to deliver presents too. Christmas has just started, my fluffy master. I do have fluffy hair. But Zerk and I are counting on you. Oh, the mustache. Oh, the mustache. Alright, but we now officially have Attila the Santa. And with this, we can officially max her out, and the shop is officially cleared, which means it's just boxes remaining. Woot. Woot woot. Woot woot. Let me quickly boost. Oh, I gotta take her out of my present box. There we go. And now we can boost them. Candy Star, Photon Ray. Archer, too. I think she's a single target archer, which, I mean, it's nice, but I've got Chloe for that purpose, unfortunately. I really need an AoE archer. Which, you know, Nobu could end up filling, since she is in the queue to be powered up with all of this farming. Since another 80 some odd boxes, or 70 some odd boxes, whatever, is going to be flooding me with embers, so it's going to be quite a bit. But if I'll go real quickly here, I can showcase that currently I have maxed out Aresh level-wise, and her first skill is all that remains. 2 boxes for the first round, and then another 4 boxes should be for the second bit, for the last bit, so a total of 6 boxes left before Aresh's first skill, and thus her whole entire being is complete. But that will be for later. For now, there are some other things we must do. Hey, welcome, welcome, Red Velvet. Welcome, welcome. So, as far as the other things we must do are, we have the secret party quests, which I didn't do last time, so it is mainly for the farming of the snowmen things, so, you know, we're gonna do it once, if only because it's for a ticket. It's just a literal archer-only node, so we can take a countdown. No problem. Your Aresh won't be as good, oh noes! Why you says that? Your Aresh is perfectly good. I will hear nothing of it. Your Aresh Kagul is a good Kagul. That didn't make a lot of sense in phrasing, but I stand by my point. I'm not sure if Arash can take out the first wave. So, just some quick party setup here. And Arash, come on. There she is. And just drop the sheep for now. Just gonna take out this quest really, really quickly, and then do the challenge quest, and then we'll just do some chill farming. It'll be a long time before she gets there. Aww. Hey, there you go, Bond 5 Aresh. But you know, that is fine. It doesn't matter how long it takes for her to get to that point, as long as she eventually gets there. Arashigul appreciates you as a master. She appreciates all of us as masters, you know? So even if it takes 1,000,000 years, she will always be there waiting happily for you to finish maxing her out. Although I don't think it'll take 1,000,000 years, personally, but you never know sometimes, I suppose. But what are you missing insofar as material-wise for Aresh, then? Is it the stakes? Because the stakes are a pain. I will freely admit that. Those stakes are a massive, massive pain. Party Galu spirit in the house tonight. And because I may as well just go all out here. A lot of things. I mean, never had the time to farm. That is completely and utterly fair and reasonable. That is fair and reasonable. Yes. I mean, at the very least, you should get all the gems that you need from the boxes here. Theoretically, at least. You've already got her level there. I don't think you have any grails, though, do you? You put them all on Enkidu, so it'll be a little while for the grailing of her to happen. But that's fine. The Magatamas are a little bit sucky to farm, but the stakes, they thankfully drop fairly often. Oh no! Sickly deer! That's not good. What's wrong? You catch the flu or something? Because I know the flu's been going around quite a bit where I am, so I wouldn't be too surprised, personally. That was actually a lot of snowmen dropping, by the way. A lot. Too bad we never are going to farm that again, because we're already done with the snowmen. That will get us a total of 6 million. 600,000. PP 6 million, jeez. You cough and suffer. Ooh. That is unfortunately unfortunate. How long has this cough been going on for? Okay, so challenge quest will be next. Okay, how do I want to do this challenge quest? I have seen videos, so I already know what to expect here. However, I unfortunately do not have Spartacus and many other low-level servants leveled up to maximum potential to 3-turn this with them. Okay, so Lancer and Caster. Been a few days. That is very, very, very sucky. I think I can't have an event. I can't have craft distance event bonus. Okay. What is the most effective way I can pull this for? So, I don't have but one Berserk. I actually have Lartoria, so I can tell if she is susceptible to, the one thing. Your Christmas gift is suffering. No! No suffer! Suffering, no suffer! Suffering, no suffer! Suffering, no suffer! No. Got a strong Miniad is Lalter is unfortunately not a divine, so Zerker Nobu will not be useful here. I mean, I do have Proto Arthur now, so I did max him out. Where is Infinity's Salter when you need her? Where, oh, where is Infinity Salter? Where, oh, where is she? Nero Bride is an AoE, isn't she? No, Bride Nero is a single target. Darn. Well, it's not Christmas yet, so your suffering may not be for the whole of Christmas seasons. I do so hope, at least. Because sickness sucks horribly. Sickness sucks horribly. And you know, carry this bit of confidence in mind, Red Velvet. While you feel sick now, at least you were never... Oh, there she is. At least I hope you were never sick at school on your birthday and ended up taking a nap in the nurse's office, and when you woke up from that nap, at least you did not get sick all over your face as a child. I hope, at least. I sincerely hope you never have to suffer through that. Okay, I need me an Arthur. Arthur! Okay, start removing some CEs for now. Okay. And then... No, that's not how I want to swap. Okay. So, sorry, Aresh, but you're not gonna be useful for this, unfortunately. Weva can take Golden Sumo if I can find it. Or not Sumo, but Fragment of 2030. There it is. And I actually think Proto will do better with Buster and NP by 10. Do you think Aerial Drive or Golden Sumo would be a better choice here? Because this, the way I see it, Buster and NP strength by 10, since it's a Buster NP, that tells me a 20% increase compared to a 15. I don't know. I think aerial drive might be the better option for NP spamming purposes. I hope. No aerial drive? Okay. Gotcha. You get punished when you stayed home from school because you got sick? Well, punished as in you're not allowed to do anything for fun for the rest of the day, and if you were sick on a Friday, you couldn't do anything fun over the weekend, sort of punished, or punished in, like, more chores and that kind of stuff. And we want you to get a golden catch the carp. Okay. So, Salter lead with the NP. Maybe get some Buster shenanigans in on Lulter. Okay. Or maybe I should... I'm debating how I want to structure this. Do I want Merlin to be first, or do... No, I think this might be for the best. We'll give it a try. And just in case, let's throw a Zerker in the back lines. And you can get something in the 4-star range. Quicken Busta. Sure, party time. Couldn't do anything and you'd get yelled at if you ever left your room. Yeah. See, but I get it yourself if you ask for... I getcha. I can sympathize with not being allowed to do anything, and somewhat with the not being allowed to leave the room as well. Thankfully, I mean... I can't say I was never really sick as a kid, but, you know... Just gotta... Unfortunately, it's gotta be remembered that parents often grew up in different times from us, so... Yeah. Who knows how harsh their parents were to them when they were kids and sick, so... But yeah, I can mildly sympathize with you, but being sick as a kid and then being punished for it is not something that should be done. Okay, let's give this a shot. But, thankfully, society is going in a better direction with that sort of thing. Thankfully. Alright, here we go. So, it is a Lulter and a Memeland here. From what I remember seeing, that one person with 3 stars and less doing this CQ had. I don't even remember what they all had. I know they used Spartacus main. They had Shakespeare, Matahari, I think double Bunyan, perhaps? Oh, we know you're a pushover here, Memeland. We know you are a pushover. Okay. So, I think we start off by intuitioning it up and seeing where the stars fall. Okay. Oh, I completely forgot Proto had a self-NP generation skill. That's my own fault. Alright, and then... I already used the Mana Burst there when I should have used it on Salter. That is my own fault, for I am a dum-dum. Okay. Focus you and do. Let's see how this goes. But getting over to pressing topics. How has the... Outside of being sick, how have things been overall? Sadly, no crits there to make things a little easier. Sad to say, no crits. But we definitely punched through the barrier at this one. I think we want to... What does Salter's Overcharge do? Restore NP gauge for yourself, so probably nothing super special. So we'll go like this. That's the first wave down. And then we swap into the Meme Master Memelin. Nope, that was the wrong servant to swap out. That was the complete wrong servant to swap out. I've gotten so used to farming for sand that I swapped the wrong servant out. Oh boy. That could have been slower on my uptake. Not very good. Oh no! Has the cat lamp been, at the very least, lighting your day up? Kinda wish I had the drums and cymbals after saying that, but that was a very cool, inflatable looking cat lamp thing. I am jelly. A jelly donut. Okay, that's a lot better on Salter's stand. Do it like this and shake it like that. No! Again, I'm on autopilot. Tarnation. 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 But a nice nightlight. That's good. That is good. Having a nightlight is always nice. Personally, I mean, I can't sleep without some form of light. Oh, that could have been way worse if that had been in another order. But I mean, personally, I can't sleep without some form of light in my room. But, and I guess that is somewhat ingrained from since I was a child. I always had a nightlight on, you know? But I mean, it's just so convenient. It makes it so that if you ever wake up in the middle of the night to need to go to the bathroom or get a drink, you won't stub your toe against something you did not see. Amongst various other things, of course, but that's the main point, is you won't be hitting your foot against things. Oh, you would illusion. Oh! That was a smack. Ouch. Things are starting to go south. Let's go for the stun on the Meme Master, so he does not get his NP off. And could have done that a better way to try and get the NP here for Salter, but I am stubborn. Oh, that curse damage is actually kind of insanely high. You know what? If you're not gonna use them, you're gonna lose them. So let's use them. Because, I mean, there's not gonna be any other reason to utilize these in the future, so, you know. Might as well just burn them all now. All command seals, a go. Doot. Doot. And yes, I did just use all my command seals here. I do not regret it. Okay, maybe I regret it a little bit, but... But hopefully, Red Velvet, hopefully, your illness cures itself before Christmas properly comes. And you know, maybe you just have the Sumerian fever. You know? Maybe Ereshkigal saw that you would come down with the Sumerian fever, and so she came home to help keep you healthy. You know? Maybe. Also, I did nowhere near as much damage as I had prayed I would do. So, This is not very good. This is not very good at all. I may have been a little bit preemptive in utilizing all of my command seals, it seems. I may have been a little bit preemptive. Okay, this is not good. This is really not good. Oh jeez. Jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. 2,300 bond points until, or 23,000 until your king is bond 9. Nice. Bond 9 with that king. Oh, Merlin, you utter piece of trash! Bleep you, Merlin. Bleep you. I'm gonna have to use a quartz. Bleep you, Merlin. Bleep you. I am mildly angry at Merlin now. Mild to moderately angry. Please tell me my anger in Merlin is justified here. Please. Friggin' illusion. Now I get how all the enemies must feel whenever we use illusion. Now I understand how all the enemies always feel. Well, at least it's pretty much over with now. Even if Merlin is critting like a frickin' beast. Good gracious, Memeland. Why do you not crit like that for me? Why doth thou not crit like that for me? Oh, I just did a real good pop to the neck. Alright. Challenge quest done. 12 turns, 1 quartz, 3 seals. Could have probably only had to use 3 seals if I hadn't used them earlier to try and game the system, but I vastly overestimated, yeah. I vastly overestimated how much damage the Noble Phantasms would do. So it's my own fault. But there is a lore. Woot, woot, woot. So, quest-wise, Christmas is done. Now all that remains is farming. And farming. And farming. Farm, 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 farm. So much farming needs to be done. Arash. And then Emia. Hey, Emia. Oh, Emia. Oh, Emia. There, oh, there was Emia. Why is the level... I need to burn the extra Arash, because that nearly screwed me over. Horribly, horribly screwed me over. Emia, oh Emia, wherefore art thou, Emia? I need to switch those K-scopes around, because Emia needs level 21. Bum, bum, bum. And then... Ooh, that was a good pop. Bonus CEs. Woo! There we go. Hey, Wobbuffet, Wobbuffet, Wobbuffet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What is that emote? Sorry, emotes tend to be small. That's a nice little emote there, Wobbuffet. Nice little emote there. But how things be, Wobbuffet? How things be? Yep, I see it now. I just had to get in really super close to actually see it proper. Doesn't help that my vision is jack shite, you know? If I had actually decent vision, I might have been able to see that from a distance, but I don't. I have bad vision. You're doing good, how am I? I'm doing pretty fine myself. Just, you know, farming away at the boxes. Hey, Accelerator! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Farming's going. 21 boxes down, only 79 more to go. So, you know, I've got time. I've got time. It's not like there's only a few days left of Christmas farming or anything like that. NP2 Casgill. Congrats, Wobbuffet. Casgill is good Gil. I mean, not to say that normal Gil isn't good Gil, you know, but Casgill is more likely to not, you know, not murderize you for being a mongrel. Indeed it is, Red Velvet, indeed it is. Your Gil has entered the stage. You might stop the degen farming? Oh, Accelerator, how many boxes are you at that you might stop farming? And is this number going to make me feel bad about myself for not having farmed as hard as you have? I don't think a 3-turner is going to be available in this one. No. I will not be 3-turning this node this time. See, I can occasionally 3-turn these nodes, it just requires a lot of face cards to do so. Sadly, I did not get the proper face cards. So. Now, though, we can 4-turn it at least. 150 boxes at the moment. Hot damn. Jeez. Making me feel like I'm small time here, man. Making me feel like I haven't actually put effort into this. But seriously though, that is hecking impressive, man. That is freaking impressive. Alright, doot. As long as one of these 2 crits, we should be good. You haven't even started the event. Wobbuffet, is there any particular reason why you haven't started it, or just not interested in it, or something along those lines? go. 48 stars. We got this. Just need 2 Gil face cards in the end here, and then we will do. And we do. Oh, still in Babylonia. Oh no, Wobbuffet. That sucks, man. That royally sucks. I mean, at the very, very least, it'll be here again next year, you know? So, there is that. There is next year, at the very least. But that's unfortunate to hear, Wobbuffet. That is unfortunate to hear. Just got Santera, Altera, and been sick. Yeah, illness. Illness does suck. I honestly didn't get as much farming done today as I wanted to because I had a massive migraine for most of the afternoon and took a good 4-hour nap. Probably be in Babylonia next year. You really don't like this story. Fair. That is fair, Wobbuffet. Some people play the game for multiple reasons. Ah, waiting for Gouda Gouda. Understandable, understandable. But I mean, I'm not sure if it is this year, or this coming year, or the next year. But a lot of the events are going to start getting locked behind having Babylonia, or at least Solomon, done. I'm not sure if the Gouda Gouda is one of them, though. So, you might be good. If I have just a minute here, I can actually tell you whether or not it is one of them. We'll just get this round started here. So, event list for the Fate Grand Order game. We want to go to 2018. And February, I think, is when Gouda Gouda will be. No, February is not Gouda Gouda. March, perhaps? March is Saber Wars. April. No, not April either. Good gracious. Gouda Gouda is going to be late next year, isn't it? May? There we go. So, looks like the rerun might happen in around the May time, while the new Gouda Gouda proper doesn't happen until June. And that... Okay, so, Wobbuffet. While you'll be able to do the rerun of the Gouda Gouda that gave you Cha-Cha, the next Gouda Gouda requires Solomon to be completed to do. So, you might want to, if you want to do the Gouda Gouda, Babylonia is gonna need to be done, unfortunately for you. Although, if I might ask, what exactly is it about the story that you don't care for, Wobbuffet? What about the story of Babylonia I do not care for? You guess she had a CE drop? I don't know how I got as lucky as I have gotten. Because I've gotten 3 CE drops thus far. So I've been stupidly lucky. I have been stupidly lucky. Ah, you don't care for the Gil. Understandable. A fair bit of people don't really care for Gilgamesh, unfortunately. But, you know, to each their own. To each their own. You want more Aresh, Quetz, and Medusa. Well, I mean, they do all have some very pivotal roles throughout the whole of the Singularity. So, you know. Greetings, Chapow01. Greetings. Welcome to the stream. Just doing some chill farming at this point. So, yeah, just pretty much a chill and chat. Chat and chill. Chill and chat. I would say Netflix and chill, but I don't think I'm allowed to watch Netflix on Twitch. And that has gotten some very interesting connotations in the past decade. Has it really been a decade since the whole Netflix and chill thing has been popularized? I wonder. It feels like it's been a while. Don't think unending farming is ever relaxing? Fair. Farming can be stressful and monotonous and boring, but I mean, at this point, I can mild to moderately autopilot it mentally. So, it doesn't really... It's more of just me chatting with everybody who wants to chat. You're ancient and you still remember the party van. Okay, I'm not ancient. I am an old person, though, I feel like. I feel like I'm an oldie. But I have not heard of the party van. Honest to goodness, that sounds weird. You only started because of Marie? You searched FSN Marie Antoinette? Ah. So you have your waifu. Your waifu is Marie, and she is your reason to play. That's understandable, Bobfett. That's understandable. Though, in the time you've been playing FGO, have you not found a great many other waifus as well? Power from /B. I getcha. I getcha. But, yeah, farming can be highly monotonous, and I am lazy. I had the perfect opportunity when NeroFest was around recently to do some heavy farming on that, since I had only recently at the time had surgery and had been off of work. But, being the lazy bugger I am, I sort of decided to not farm it, which led to, you know, just a slow and gradual decline in how many boxes I got done. So yeah. Oh yeah, this was back around the NeroFest time. I had a cyst in my... I had a cyst near where my tailbone is, and it was a cyst that sort of tunneled underneath the skin. So if I didn't have that whole bit of flesh removed, it was possible that the cyst could reoccur. So I had to have it removed completely. Just resulted in me not being able to actually sit down for a good month. So, you know, that was an interesting time. Now, you never realize how much you actually sit down until you can't sit down anymore. And I'm not kidding, it was such a pain. Going to the bathroom was annoying, because I've always been a sitter rather than a stander. Okay, I get you. That's the party band. Oh yeah, that is true. Although, to be fair, at the time I had it, because it was a cyst, which meant bending put heavy strain on that area. And this will be a little gross, so cover your ears if you don't want to hear it. Okay, if your ears are covered, I'm going to say it now. But in addition to having two cysts, because it had emerged twice from back there, which made it hard to bend, I also had freaking hemorrhoids at the time. So, yeah. It being hard to sit and not being able to actually go was not a good combination. And it was very painful as well. I'm talking like waking me up at 3 o'clock in the morning because it was painful and I needed to soak in a tub. So... It'd be cool if we get one free 5-star for Xmas, but without Gilmer and those OP servants. Oh, that would be a miracle, Lava Fett. That would be a Christmas miracle if they gave us those. So, of course, they're not going to give us those, but... Oh, it was. It was. It's a lot better now. I do still have a decent-sized surgical scar in the area, and I can't really, like, do sit-ups and stuff without it getting a little bit inflamed. But, all in all, I am much improved from before I had the surgery done. And like I said, I had a month off of work for it. So, that was a nice relaxing month. You know, when I could actually relax. Oh yeah, a lot of people are predicting, Lava Fett, that the 25th of Christmas, or the 25th of, the 25th of December will either be the lore that I guess we missed for the 1 million downloads, 15 Saint Quartz to round everything up, or, and these are the really ambitious people are hoping that we get a free 4-star servant, so. So log by Constance can convince him to put him in a mode dread for you to finish Camelot. Ah, Camelot. Camelot was a very interesting singularity, to say the least. Very, very interesting one. Yeah, Camelot can be a pain to do. Yeah. I mean, at the very least now, Memeland is a thing, so some of the various hell level things are a lot easier now, but it's by no means still easy. Be pretty short if they gave us 15 quartz. I mean, yeah, it would suck a little bit if it was only 15 quartz, but I mean, look at it this way, Wildcat. JP has never had anything like this for Christmas. The whole advent calendar thing is completely and utterly unique for the NA server. So that's pretty cool of them to do it like that. I will still swap because I want I want the star gem from the events. Goddess Rongo breaks immune and dodge. That is true. You are not wrong on that. You are not wrong on that. Goddess Rongo, I'll admit, I kind of sped through the fight because I was actually doing the Camelot just before Babylonia dropped on stream, and it was like a couple minutes before maintenance would hit, and I was finally on that Goddess Rongo fight, so I just blitzed through it with Okita at the time, a friend's Okita, and just as I finished it, maintenance hit. So, oh, nope. Sorry, but that was a failure. Oh no, the game crashed it on me. Oh noes. Oh noes. Generally an Okita is actually pretty good. I also pretty much just back to back her NP through the use of command seals, and that pretty much shredded Goddess Rongo. Just a max level Okita with some command seals, and you can blast right through there. That's the kicker, isn't it? Nobody with it on your friends list. That does suck. Oh, no. I messed up again. I clicked kill. I'm a quitter, by the way. I quit and come back in if I screw up royally or if I don't get my way. Just as a word of warning. All AoE Sebas. Well, I mean, an AoE Seba still could do it. I can't remember the exacts of Goddess Rongo's HP. Though, if I have a minute, I can find that out. Main quest Camelot. Ba-bum. So the Camelot main quest, chapter 17. All the way down. 600,000 at the very end with no. See, the thing is the final battle you are forced to use. I think you might be forced to use Betty, but if you're not, an NP5 999 level 90 Altria. That's actually pretty solid. Honest to goodness, do you have a waiver? I don't suppose you have waiver, do you? And if not waiver, then there are some other servants that can buff. Okay, how about Shakespeare? Everybody has a Shakespeare, right? I mean, I personally don't use Shakespeare, but I know he is pretty decent. Bunyan. Bunyan is another good budget support option for Buster servants. But I mean, honestly, if you can get... Now, don't quote me on this, because I could very well be misguiding you, but I know that there's actually a damage calculator out there as well. But it's very possible you could 3-turn it with just Seba Alteria if you use command seals. Possibly. But again, don't quote me on that, because I've been very much known to be wrong in the past. But Shakespeare is a good Buster support servant. Excuse me. As is Bunyan. But beyond that, I mean, no, my Proto-Arthur wouldn't be too much of a help, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I mean, where are you in Camelot that you are currently stuck? And you're right, Red Velvet. FGO is just being unstable. My bad. Gotta remember that. Are you on the Goddess Rongo fights, pretty much? Or are you elsewhere with it? So you are on chapter 17. So you are pretty much at the tail end there. Well, while my setup is still currently in holiday mode, I can flash you my friend's code so that you can send me a request, just because I'm sure my setup will help with Babylonia, because I thankfully have a fairly decent array of Sarbantos, you know? But yeah, after this mission I will go to my friend's thing and show you my friend code. You can send me a request so that I can assist you in the future endeavors. At the very least, I have Waver and Merlin, so that is bound to help out. Can I 3-turn? Probably not. So, do it like this. Nope. Nope. I clicked on the wrong enemy. I say that I'm so used to this that I can just pretty much autopilot it, and then I make mess-ups like that. I'm really proving my point here, aren't I? Okay, but still have a chance to 4-turn this at the very least. At the very, very least, we can 4-turn this. All it will depend on if Emiya here wants to actually crit for us. Because one crit should do us some good. Who did you have in the saber slot of your main support again? Oh. I'm trying to remember who you had in the saber. I think you had Betty. I think you might have had your Bedivere in your saber support slot. I feel like that's who you had. I feel like it was a Bedivere. Not as many stars, but that's because I stupidly killed the first one. So. I don't think you put Bright Arrow in because you didn't want Kiko to know you had Bright Arrow. Glad Medusa Nezha Aresh. Hey, there you go. You got an Aresh. That's awesome. Awesomely awesome that you got best goddess in the game. But yeah, worry not, Chapow. I will show you my friends list. It's currently in holiday mode, like I said, but holiday mode will be done in a few days, so it'll definitely be helpful for Babylonia. It will definitely be helpful for Babylonia. And who knows, it might be helpful for now too, but okay, let's see what you just what'd you send? What did Chapow send? Ooh, oh, that is a godly roll. That is a godly roll. Oh, then you probably have that. But, alright. There you go, Chapow. That is a godly roll on your ult, by the way. A very godly roll. But, there's my friend code, so feel free to send me a friend request here. Just, let me know who you are, because I do delete people who don't ask me on stream, or I don't offer on stream, just because. I need to make sure there's room, pretty much. But yeah, just one more time. There's the friend code, just send me the friend request. Tell me what your name is in-game, and I will be sure to add. Oh yeah, or I could do that. That might be a little bit faster, even. Met. Let's check it out. There's that best goddess or Reshkigel there. You got Abby, too. Ah, Saberlot. Saberlot makes sense. Saberlot makes sense. But yeah, you got a pretty decent lineup here, man. This is a pretty decent lineup. Given time and a little bit, given a little TLC, and this will be a super good lineup, man. This will be a super good lineup. But there you go. And just so you know, in-game, my name is Soul, and this is the current support setup that I have. This is my current support setup, so just so you know. Destroy archers, but serious saber issues. I think I mainly have issues with lancers, personally. Because I have plenty of lancers. Actually, I have some trouble with sabers, too. I don't have a 5-star archer, so yeah. Okay. Continue with the farm. NP2 or H2? Comrade. I wish I had NP2. I wish I had NP2. Yeah, Abby is a awesome servant. Abby is awesome. That is a fact. You will not have any Zerker troubles. Although, trying to think. Is there really any... I mean, I suppose Megalos in the Agartha, and Penth in Agartha as well. Wow, that just occurred to me. That Agartha has got to be so many multiples of times easier with Abby. Or Hokusai, I suppose. That is true. That is true. But you got a pretty good setup there, pal. You got a pretty good setup. Ooh, this is just not doing too well on Crit Star Gen. Unfortunately, we have to pop off now. Oh yeah, Ascension is gonna be an issue, isn't it? Yeah, because you need stakes. Ooh, that is... So you're pretty much rushing through the story at this point so that you can get mats for Abby, I'm guessing? Because yeah, that literally just occurred to me. It doesn't matter if you get someone like Abigail early on, considering that. You're doing it for that and for Santa. Ooh. That's gonna be a little rough, man. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that's gonna be a little rough. I mean, you are almost done with Camelot, though. That is the main thing. You are almost done with Camelot. So, you're nearly there. Solomon will be a little bit of a time sink, admittedly. But with support servants, it's easily done. If only I had level 100, NP5, 10, 10, 10 Herc, the Zerk. Then I would be the ideal person for new players. Since apparently, you can pretty much solo the story if you have that kind of Hercules. Sadly, I do not. So... Ooh, that's rough. Yeah. Well, hopefully my servants can be of help. It's all SSRs. Yeah, I mean, to a degree, sometimes the SSRs are better. But Herc is literally OP as heck. He's probably better than a majority of the Berserkers we actually have. Heck, the only ones I think are better than Herc right now might be Penth. However, she might be situated. In fact, I'm gonna check something. NP damage comparisons here. Go to Bazaka. So, by going to Berserker... Okay, so there is a fair few servants who somehow Lu Bu is a little bit stronger at NP5 than Herc, but I don't put too much stock into that. But yeah, there is a few better ones, I suppose, but none of them have the pure survivability of Herc. Because Herc has an evade, a guts, his Bond CE gives him guts as well, which is why he is the strongest. Bazaka is the strongest servant. When in doubt, Ku alter it out. Hey, there you go. That's one way to look at it. But yeah. I mean, if you were earlier on in Camelot, my Berserker would just be so much better for you, Chapow. Because MHXA is literally a saber killer. And I kind of want to know how she would actually do against the likes of Gawain and such. I'm somewhat curious myself now. But you're already at the end with Lartoria fight, or with Lalter fights. No, it's Lartoria. I keep getting those two mixed up. Lartoria and Lalter. And I really shouldn't get those two mixed, but I do. That's a poor amount of crit stars. What's the setup for cards? It is... it's not liable to happen, unfortunately. So, boop, boop, But yeah, Herc the Zerk is the most survivable Buzzhaka in the game, I think. I think Coup Alter is the only one who comes close with survivability insofar as Zerkers. Oh no! XA, no! Poor XA. Poor XA. But, Camelot can be rough. Babylonia does have its own rough spots as well. Trust me when I say that. Babylonia has some rough spots. There is one quest in particular which made me slightly rage happy. Very slightly. But I mean, Chapow, if you are interested in the story aspects of the game, that is mostly assassins, archers, and lancers. I don't remember what the specific enemy type is. I'd have to look it up. But just so you know, Chapow, if you are interested in the story of the game, but you really do want to get the Christmas portion done, something you can do is I'm pretty sure you can watch back all the cutscenes in the game later on. So you can literally skip story now and then watch it all later if push comes to shove. Rewatchings are planned. There you go. Yeah. Because that's the main reason I play the game, is for the story itself. I mainly play for the story itself as well. So, I mean, I do somewhat push, you know, if you want to skip the story now and watch it later, you could always check out my playthrough of Babylonia on my YouTube channel. But, you know, you are in hard mode because you want to get Christmas done. Which is a very noble goal. A very, very noble goal. And I actually think you only need Babylonia done for this one, so you could actually just not worry about Solomon right now. I think. I'm actually curious now. Do you need... Is Babylonia required, or is it just... Or is Solomon required, or is it just Babylonia do for this? Ba-dum, dun, 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 dun. Come on, where is it? No, only Babylonia. Clearing Babylonia is all that's required for this. So you don't need to clear Solomon. That's pretty cool. So yeah. As long as if you manage to get through Babylonia, then you'll be able to do Christmas. Mind you, the Christmas event isn't gonna be easy either, but, you know. Getting Santa was at least easy-ish. Well, you do need to complete, at the very least, the story of Christmas. Which, mind you, is completely open at this point. It's more to the fact of, there's a couple of bosses that are going to be a little bit troublesome. Mainly the final boss, I believe, could be a little bit of a pain, but you do have a pretty decent setup with the Lancers, and you do have a Resh. You do have a Resh. So, yeah. I don't know what time zone you currently reside in, and you don't need to say, but I mean, it is currently 8:10 right now. Oh, you're Pacific Standard. Okay, so you do have until 11:59 on Christmas Day to blast through it all. So you do have 2 days and a couple of hours to get through Babylonia and Camelot. I mean, excuse me. Babylonia and the Christmas event. Babylonia can be a little bit lengthy, mind you, but like I said, as long as you skip the story, you shouldn't have too much of an issue with clearing it. It's super tough. Yeah, that's understandable. That is understandable as well. Are you out of command seals, or do you still have some? I do so wonder. You're out? Oof. Oh no, the game crashed it again. What sorrow, what tears, what sadness. For the game hath crashed upon me once more. But out of command seals, I mean, you are at the very least in the final chapter of Camelot. Lack of command seals does mean that you can't do that. Trying to think. So are you currently doing the last fight of Camelot right now? Or are you waiting on AP regeneration or something? You're worried about getting the golden foes, Red Velvet? Oh no. I'm sure you can do it. Red Velvet, I'm sure that you can get all the golden foes. I mean, as evidenced here, your Gilgamesh is able to blast through some of these enemies with little to no issues. Your Gil, or any Gil, is really good. And he doesn't even need all the buffs that I give him. It's just, you know, increases the odds of 3 turning. But I mean, I'm sure that even without a waiver, you could probably still 3 to 5 turn this with the proper setup. You have some other support servants as well. Oh, you've got plenty of time, Velvet. You got plenty of time. And a bajillion apples? Okay. Let me think here. I'm trying to think. What would be good for the Lartoria fight? Or the Lartoria. Lartoria! It's Lartoria, dang it! I need to remember it's Lartoria! Sorry, giving myself a concussion there. Still the shop foes as well. That is true. That is true. Although, you can farm the archer node fairly easily. And Gilgamesh is actually pretty good for the assassin node as well. Surprisingly, so there is that to consider. There is that to consider. I'm trying to think here. Lartoria, Lancer. Zerker is Lartoria divine here? Because if she is divine, then Zerker Nobu might work out. You'll be fine, Red Velvet. You'll be fine. Like I said, there's still a whole 2 days and a few hours to finish things off. Yeah, you're feeling a little bit under the weather, but at most that's, what, 3 boxes since you're almost done with box 6. So 7, 8, 9... Okay, so 4 boxes to do, which is not too bad. So yeah, I'm confident you'll get it done. Alright, so Artoria Pendragon... She doesn't have to... Wait, that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right that she does not have divinity. Hang on. I'm checking it out, because I'm curiously curious. So, Rongo... Oh, wait, you're on section 17. Okay, so you don't just have Rongo left, then. Oh, okay, that time I let things black out there. That's my own fault. Okay, so you are on Goddess Rongo. Okay. So you are past that. So, Goddess Rongameniad. Yeah, it doesn't... I don't think she has the Divine trait. Because otherwise, I would offer my Zerker Nobu to help out. But I don't think that she'll really be too helpful, unfortunately. Beyond her, I have MHXA, but... unfortunately... Lartoria's Lancer, not a Seba. Just trying to think of how I can help out. Neutral damage. Do you have any good neutral damagers that could be massive boons? I mean, I have Saberlot, I suppose. I could buff his skills up a little bit. I have been meaning to do it after all. Saberlot could help out. Yeah, Saberlot might actually not be a bad idea here. I just have to look over his skills real quick after I'm done with this. But mother friend, he's a Mega Whale. Oh, Mega Whale. Oh, Mega Whale. How much do we Mega Whale? Well, I don't know. I tried to make a song out of that. I'm not good at improvisation on the spot for some things. He brought the cat lamp. My gosh. The cat lamp is here. Greetings, cat lamp. Like on a scale of thorough. Remember when I got his third skill to 10 and you regretted it? I do not remember you regretting that, actually. I do not recall you regretting. Formation, support setup. Oh, I have Lancelot on the support already. So... single target MP. Alright. I will go ahead here. I'll throw something on Lancelot here. Since I don't think anybody is farming the Lancer node right now, I could probably afford to throw a different one on. A different CE on. But I don't... there's no aerial drive but for arts, is there? I don't think there is. Buster and NP, quick by 10. One summer is aerial drive, but for that... that is a little bit annoying if there is not one for arts, but there is one for... actually, Holy Night Supper might work. Ah, Toe Sniper. Sir, my new friend is on his skill. Oh, jeez. That is insane amount of whaling, then. Holy cow. Your friend is very high on the whale scale. Arts and Stars is best for him? Okay. So I'm wondering if Holy Night Supper... Holy Night Supper might actually not be too bad. I don't think I've got anything else that would really... Yeah, I don't think I got anything else, so... I will throw Holy Night Supper. Dive to the blue is essentially it. Yeah, but I don't have it max limit breaking is the issue. Oh, you're trying his Q-Ultra right this second? Well, I've thrown Holy Night Supper on my Saberlot for you, and I will go ahead and boost his skills a little bit, because he is in queue for that. Yeah, I'll boost him up a little bit more here, just so you have another option to try here. I can unfortunately only do it up to 333. Wow. Just because I'm at a QP deficit right now. And most of my QP has been going to raising Resh's skills here. In fact, I need a total of 32 million for a Resh. So that is roughly 6 boxes. And I have 3. Yeah. I know, but I like helping out. That is what I'm here for. I am here as a servant of the people. I help you all out so that you can get through content easier and enjoy it. Plus, Saberlot is actually one of those servants I'm probably going to... Oh, he's definitely one of the servants I'm going to be boosting to a 999. And I'm debating whether or not I want to put him at 10, 10, 10. Red Velvet, why did you regret doing a 10, 10 or putting Saberlot's third skill at 10? If you don't mind me asking. Because I don't recall you sharing that you did. So I don't remember why. Your Gil? Ah. Okay. Took up a lore or something for Gil then, or? Oh, right. Cast Gil. You got Cast Gil last year, that's right. You had gotten Caster Gil, but because... Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. I recall now. My memory has returned perfectly, utterly, brilliantly. Now I recall. Need an FGO break, your eyes are twitching. Yeah, they can tend to do that if you stare at a screen for too long. They can tend to do that if you stare at a screen for too long. Oh, anger. Oh no. Anger. Did Q-Ultra not do it? Q-Ultra not manage it, Chapow? Go use her NP strips invulnerability? Okay. Yeah, that's an issue. That is indeed an issue. He insta-dies to auto attack. Oh, that's... Oof. That sucks hard. Trying to think here. I would say a stall squad could be run against her. But a lot of the stall squads actually rely on John's invincibility to get them through NP turns. So that's kind of a moot point. I mean, I suppose defensive stacking with Mashu could be used. What does your Mashu look like, Chapow? I don't think I saw her on your support list there. But what is your Mashu like? His 10 to 10 and 5 waivers. And that's... Waivers fills a specific niche. And when you really think about it, a 10 to 10 waiver is literally only just... he does debuff. To be specific, he doesn't do the charge drain, I suppose. That is a fair point. His charge drain could be the difference between victory and defeat. But beyond that, I think he... So yeah, he has the charge drain, the stun, and a curse. And a defense down. The defense down does help out. Gosh. Just trying to think of some good, solid advice here. Yeah, like I said, I legit just said, screw this fight and just blitzed through with Okita, but I don't have Okita at a good level, unfortunately, for which to offer. Technically, both guilds are birthday gifts. Hang out with your cat, take a break to relax. Nice. Cats are good civilization. Cats are indeed good civilization. Yeah. Orange cats are very sweet. I used to have 2 cats, personally, but it was years ago. And you should be proud of your gills, Red Velvet. You should be proud of your gills. Your gills are beasts. Yep, nice meeting you too, Chapow. Not sure what I'm going to be streaming again, but you're always welcome here. And hello, guys. Stoltz. Welcome. How be things? Name is Toby, but he has a full name. Oh, what's the full name of your cat? Also, no, hang on. There. Just caught your arm until I just dunked it in some water and I'm throwing it back to you guys, so go ahead and reattach your arm there. No need to, lose an arm from waving. That has to have happened, actually. You know, I feel like that's happened somewhere, and I feel like I've heard of it happening. I just can't remember where I heard it happening. Now I'm tempted to do a Google search of somebody's arm flies off from waving. I'm very tempted to do a Google search now. Tobias Alexander Boggers? Sorry, the chat that I'm looking at kind of cuts it off just as it starts on a new line, so it kind of cuts off the lower half of that word. Is that Boggers or Bogers? There. But that is a very nice name. That is a very, very nice name. You like your pet's full name? Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But how things be, guys? So, how things be? Rogers, there. Okay, okay. With a little bit of additional chat, I see it now. Okay. Tobias Alexander Rogers. Nice. Thank you for that clarification, guys. So that is good that things be good. You've been doing much farming here in the FGO community? Or are you, you're not gonna be hard farming this here, La Torre? because I'm hard farming it. I still have 78 or 79 boxes to go before I'm done farming it. Okay, saw you being salty about Ozzy earlier. Your apologies. Salty about Ozzy. Ozzy. I don't know why he hasn't come home to you yet. Maybe I'll threaten Ozzy for you. I'll go back in time, track down Pharaoh Ramses II, and maybe I'll bring a few additional plagues onto his land for not showing up. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. Rose's full name is Rosalina Penelope Pines. A little bit of Gravity Falls inspiration there, Red Velvet. And I did. I kind of didn't make out the name, but I mean, I figured that since you know that the only new servant I know of is Orion, that you wouldn't post something for another servant that was released. So yeah, that's some insane in the brain buff hits. He is very clearly a powerhouse. Very clearly a powerhouse of a servant. Yep, not gonna be able to return this one. Need more crit stars. Mr. Rogers and Gravity Falls. Onigai Muscle. Mecha. I don't know that second word. Oh, are those what he says when he uses his skills? These are some of his lines. He sounds very enthusiastic. He must just be happy to no longer be a teddy bear anymore, I suppose. Because, I mean, come to think of it, this is Orion when he's not a teddy bear. Which means that we could have had this beast of a servant, I suppose, so much earlier. The theme of the workout. There's a workout anime. Hang on, hold it. There is a workout anime. I mean, I know that there's a volleyball anime. I know that there are cooking animes. I even know that there's idol animes. But a workout anime. There's seriously a workout anime. That sounds hysterical. What is this workout anime called? Just because I am now legitimately curious. At the name of this workout anime. Sorry, it's a little bit funny to think of. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? Oh, that's such the name that it would use too. That is so the name of workout anime. Oh my goodness me. Oh goodness me. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? Dumbbell ga nan kiko moteru. Oh jeez. What will they think of next, man? What will they think of next? A workout anime. Wow. Wow. Is it like a slice of life sort of thing? where it's like following somebody as they try to get fit, or is it like competitive bodybuilding or something along those lines? Because honestly, I could see either of those as the case. Still hasn't killed him. Ah. Personal trainer goals. And just yes. So it's an anime about the protagonist getting into shape and wanting to become a professional bodybuilder and trainer. I mean, it certainly sounds like a good motivational anime at the very least. It does sound like a good motivational anime. And I mean, I guess I can't judge. I don't remember what it's called, but on one of those anime lists to look out for in 2020, there's supposed to be some sort of anime that's heavily based on economics, like investing in the stock market and stuff. And I'm, honest to goodness, kind of interested in checking it out when it drops. It's not my usual slice of anime, but, you know, I am kind of somewhat interested in economics and investing and stuff like that. Just kind of, sort of. Where are all the gills? Gilgamesh the... I feel like there's some... I can't do it myself, but I feel like there is some way to adapt Bill Nye the Science Guy's intro for Gilgamesh. I just can't think of a good sort of segue for it. Wants to lose weight but doesn't want to be a musclehead. Ah. Understandable, understandable. So a female protagonist as well. That's interesting. Female protag in a weightlifting anime. That's not the kind of thing you would expect, to be honest. That is not the kind of thing you would expect. Ah, phone needed to charge. Understood. Very much understood. I am honestly lucky that I am able to be plugged into my laptop while streaming. Otherwise, I probably would not be able to stream for as long as I do. Okay, yeah, we should be able to return this time. Actually, probably not. Likely not gonna have any guild cards this turn. Unfortunate, but oh well. Excuse me. Main characters are all girls. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting, actually. Very much breaks the expectations and the norm. Very much so. I do the treasury. Didn't flow where I wanted them to flow. A quick card, but I'll take it. Sakura has scary arm strength. I mean, most female anime characters have scary arm strength. You know what? Actually, I'm not surprised. Haven't you watched Naruto? Sakura Haruno has Tsunade level strength, you know? So, it's not too surprising that Sakura has scary arm strength. I kind of wonder if that's why they named that character Sakura. A little bit. Yet there might be a little bit of Naruto homage in that naming. It would kind of make a little bit of sense, since Naruto has shaped a lot of things. Interesting. I'm guessing that's that character's main motivations, then. Yeah, I kind of predicted that we wouldn't 3-turn it this time, but we came close. Like I said, I can generally 3 to 5 turn the sands, which is so nice. I'm just very lucky I have so many people on my friends list with gills. Just came out of nowhere in one episode. It's one of the anime that you're very much into then, I'm guessing, Red Velvet? It sounds like it's an interesting little anime. That's for certain. I will freely admit I am more in... I watch mainly more mainstream anime myself. I haven't really ventured off into the more experimental lands in anime, personally, but, you know, I don't know what that says about me. I really don't. Maybe it just says something about my tastes, or about how risky I like to take things. I don't know. All I know is that I do have room to watch another new anime, since Dr. Stone has finished off for the season. And hot damn, that was a good season finale for Dr. Stone. I don't know if anybody else has watched Dr. Stone, but good gracious, that finale was awesome. Hey, Shu Saiku's here! Welcome, welcome, welcome! How be things, Shu? How be things? Yeah, I was just about to say that as well, guys. So how does that happen? That seems like a very unlikely COD. I mean, I suppose it could happen that maybe burst a blood vessel or something. Chemical imbalance, that's actually a good possibility. But 1 in a million odds of that. Huh. Half the archers are on your friend list are Ishtars. Many of the guilds got switched to Ishtar. I don't know why. Why is that? Why is Ishtar more popular for this than Gilgamesh? I feel like Gilgamesh has better odds here. Personally. I mean, I tried using Ishtar once, I will freely admit. I tried using Ishtar once for this setup. Ishtar's attack has a crit up. Ah. I see. So, I'm wondering if Ishtar might be preferred if you don't have a Merlin and stuff. And, okay, yeah, so she probably is for the people that don't have a Merlin as well as a Waver. So, yeah. That's, okay, that makes a little bit more sense, I suppose. That does make a little bit more sense. I'm just, I don't know. I don't know what I am anymore. Since I use both Merlin and Waver. But, I mean, I'm fine with it. Like I said, I can generally 3 to 5 turn this node. Yes, I do have to restart occasionally if I don't crit on the second wave. But I generally do. I have completed 21 boxes, and I'm probably going to be shooting for 100 total. I do have a fair bit of sand stored up that I haven't actually tapped into yet. So, hopefully by the end of stream I'll have enough sand to get 30 boxes out of the way. And I've been lucky enough to get a CE drop 3 times. I've gotten 3 CE drops, so... Santera's at level 1 right now. So... yeah. They can pry your gil from your cold, dead hooves. Don't encourage them, Red Velvet. They might be inviting that as a challenge to try and take your FGO from you. Okay, hold up. Did somebody actually make an emote from the Rainbow Golden Chest? Did somebody actually make that from an emote? Hold up. Somebody actually make that into an emote? Because if so, I don't know how to... X0 made it for Nearfest. Wow. I don't know how to feel about that. I really do not know how to feel about that. Deer has 0 CE drops. Sadness. Worry not, Red Velvet, worry not. If you do not get the drops, you will at the very least finish off the shops and farms. That's why you can't encourage them. Say that they can't have it, even if it is from your cold dead arm. Gold dead hose. Yeah. Tongue got tangled there. Say that they can take your servants when you ascend to the throne of heroes yourself. Yes. That will be when they can take your servants from you. Hang on, did he make a public emote? Is this a public emote then, or... Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. Oh, that's... Okay, I like that second one a little bit better. I do like that second one a little bit better. That second one is kind of cool. Or not kind. That second one is much cooler than the normal golden chest with the rainbow. I'm not gonna lie. Chibi Atlana is a precious little cat. I don't know. Actually, how does it... How would Atlana feel about you treating her like a cat? I do so wonder. These are the questions we must ask. These are the questions. We're going to go ahead. Yeah, we're not going to return it this time. What level is my cast skill? I managed to finally max out cast skill, so he is sitting pretty at level 80. Also, I probably could have returned it now that I'm seeing the resulting bits there, but that's my own fault for not realizing that I could have returned this. Oh, wow. Oh, NP level? I believe he's NP 3. My bad. I only saw level there. My bad. You know, I'm not going to take the risks. I believe he is NP 3 because I got the one from the free 4-star because I was thinking I would never get him otherwise. I got one while rolling for... Who did I get the second gil on? I can't remember where I got the second cast skill. And then I got the third cast skill from rolling for Arash. I really like that setup. Cast skill plus Surfer, Archeria plus Waver with Fragment and thing. Is that good for the farming of sands? Then I'm guessing. Been considering getting Estrella instead of Ruler Martha, but I can't stand her personality and I'd have to get Caster Tomo to fully invest in the arts meta. Sounds like a difficult decision. Estrella is the... Is she a... I know that she is the, Luvia pseudo-servant one, but... Is she a ruler as well? I mean, if you have Ruler Martha, I would say just stick with what you got personally, guys. Stall. 4 slots and it's pretty fast. I think my current one is 4 slots as well. Or is it? Nope, my current one is 5 slots. My bad. 5 slots if you include support. 4 slots if you don't. Does it matter? Does it include support when it comes to that sort of thing, or does it not? Thankfully, I have people on my friends list with max limit broken the CE as well. So I do get a plus 6. 5 to 6 is generally my plus. A 4-star ruler who spooked you, Red Velvet. Oh boy. You dislike Luvia, to be honest? Yeah, I mean, while she doesn't have many Fate anime appearances, and arguably the case... Oh. My table is about to fall. Hang on. Table holding the microphone is about to fall. There we go. Yeah. I don't actually have a desk, by the way. Both my keyboard, mouse, laptop, and microphone are all sitting on one of those, like, TV trays that you would eat food on in your living room, because I do not have a desk. Hopefully I'll be getting a desk for Christmas, though, so fingers crossed. But, back to Luvia. She's had appearances in the very tail end of Unlimited Blade Works, the Case Files anime, and the Prisma anime. That's pretty much her only anime appearances. And outside of the Case Files, she doesn't have the very best character, it feels. Okay, yeah, definitely not 3-turning this time because we got mainly Wava. Doot. Personality is short each time. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the Case Files version of her is a little bit more tolerable. But it is still not the best personality. And Prisma Luvia, she has a terrible personality, and she actually makes it seem like Rin has a bad personality as well. Which is just, no, Rin is not a bad person sort of territory. But that's just me. Back to farming for the deer. To farming you will go, to farming you will go. Hi-ho to Cheerio, a CE drop will come. Hopefully. But how many boxes are you at, by the way, Shu? How many boxes are you at the moment? 120? That's a very reasonable amount. That is a very reasonable amount. Stop farming hard? That's fair. Did you start running out of room for all the embers or something? Because that's actually what I'm kind of concerned about myself. Oh, you ran out of apples. You ran out of apples then. Interesting. Excuse me. But yeah, I've determined that I'm probably going to stop at 100 boxes. Just because that should give me enough QP to level up the ones I want to level up. And more than enough embers as well. So yeah, 100 boxes will be my limit here. Just gotta, you know, probably do 25 boxes tomorrow and 25 boxes Christmas Day, in addition to getting the other 29 boxes done today. Or other things, you know, because the game can be cruel sometimes. So very, very cruel. Hokusai is nice to me. You want to be able to level 100, 10, 10, 10 right away. Ambitious. I like it. Oh, actually, Shu, since you're here, do you have any idea if Moriarty is any good for this at all? Because I have seen the occasional Moriarty here as well. But what is Hokusai's material costs? Hokusai, Hokusai, Hokusai. Okay. Her material costs aren't actually that bad, actually. Okay, yeah, that's kind of reasonable material costing. Either double NP Ishtar or Arash first and Cetera the second wave. Okay. Interesting. I do think I'm just gonna stick with what I've been doing, though, personally, because I have found a nice little niche, surprisingly, that lets me 3 to 5 turn. Generally. So, yeah, some of the people on my friends list seem to be offering their Moriarty as their archer support. And I mean, I suppose Moriarty is decent enough as well, but I just wasn't sure if he had the Arash meme setup. Hold up. There's a way to get Arash to kill Salter with his NP. How? Hang on. How is that possible? I have not even heard of such a thing. I mean, I saw somebody 3-turn the challenge quest with 3-star servants or less, but Arash knocking Salter out with Black Grail. Okay, that makes sense. So, Black Grail on Arash. I imagine probably 2 super scopes on 2 other archers, perhaps, for wiping out the other waves. And then a Merlin and... Oh yeah, I suppose Ishtar wouldn't need a super scope, would she? So Arash with Black Grail, and you technically only need to get him to 300% NP in order for him to just wreck at a 500% overcharge. Wait, no, okay, my bad. I'm thinking of Votivistava. Sorry. I was thinking of the wrong craft essence there, personally. Yeah, I'll actually look it up. I will probably look it up just because I'm mild to moderately curious now as to how they pull that off. Is it consistent at the very least, or does it rely... I completely forgot to switch to Merlin. I'm curious. I'm legitimately curious. Do I need to switch to Merlin or not? Yeah, I definitely need to switch to Merlin. Merlin gives Gil that last bit of buster buff that he needs to one-shot Salter. Okay, good to know. More of a meme than a comp you wanna use. Okay, I get you. And boom. One way to do it is face card the first wave, second wave Ishtar, third wave Arash. Okay. Of course, of course, of course. Merlin and Wava are, of course, generally good to any sort of Buster Blaster. Merlin and Wava are good. Okay. We're at 5 boxes able to be claimed here. Another so many, and then we'll be at 30. So 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So 4 more boxes, and then we'll be at even 30 boxes able to be claimed in one fell swoop. Hoorah. Hopefully I can get that done before stream is done. Hopefully. Can do a 5S this way. Okay. I don't know why I'm yawning. I shouldn't be tired. I literally just had a 4-hour nap 3 hours ago. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm officially done working for the rest of the year. That just sunk in. Oh my gosh, that literally just sunk in that I'm done with work for the rest of the year. Oh, that's a nice relief. Oh no, Infinity. I'm sorry. No, Shisaiku, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Shu. I don't know why I called you Infinity here. You're not Infinity. At least, I don't think you're Infinity. Come to think of it, has anybody ever seen Shisaiku and Infinity in the same room at the same time? Suspicious, suspicious. Yes, more me time indeed. Now, I don't think actually that, I actually don't think that we're going anywhere for vacation, so I might be able to actually stream Friday. Because I'm obviously not going to be streaming on Christmas. I mean, I might not stream on Christmas. I don't know. It's kind of a debatable thing. Simply because of the fact that, why not stream on Christmas? I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't, to be honest. Generally, oh, breakfast sandwiches for dinner. Do tell, or Velvet, do tell. But with the whole streaming on Christmas thing, I mean, I don't know. I might. I just might. It kind of depends on what I have to do, I suppose, because we usually wake up at my house at like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning to open Christmas presents as a family. And then we generally like sort of chill out for a few hours before we all, you know, go to my mom's side of the family's always has a bigger get-together for a couple of hours. But then generally the rest of the day is sort of whoever wants to do whatever. Although that day I am having steak and potatoes for dinner. That has been decided upon. We're having grilled steak and fried potatoes for dinner. So, probably would be after that. That, and I don't think maintenance, or the Christmas event, or whatever, yeah, it doesn't end until 23:59 Pacific Standard Time. So that is until, like, 3 o'clock in the morning for me. Or no, not 3. But, that's more along the lines of 1 or almost 2 o'clock in the morning, I think. Yeah, I think that's more around 2 o'clock in the morning for me. So, I mean, I could do a Christmas stream, I suppose. So, I mean, I also know not everybody celebrates Christmas. You've given me a fair bit to think on, Shu. You have given me a fair bit to think on. I mean, I could always do some last-minute farming. If I need to do any farming. And if I don't need to do any farming, then I'm sure I could find something I could play that be a little bit in the holiday spirit of things. You know? I don't know. I have to think on this. Excuse me. Because, I mean... we don't have anything else Fate-related until the GSSR. Right? Wait. That is a thing. So, actually... that is kind of what I was wondering here. That is something that just occurred to me. I know I don't, like I've said many a times, I don't want any spoilers here. But... okay, some people saying we're getting Lost Belt Run White out. Okay. Okay. So that could change things. That was what I was unsure of. Because, I mean, we all know that the Epic of Remnants side is completely and totally done at this point. The Salem chapter was the last one, and Caskill even said at the beginning of the Christmas event that he would be sending us on our last race shift. And there was also the mention of Da Vinci being too sick to even hand over the reins of Chaldea, which kind of implies that Chaldea is getting new leadership, but that's beside the point. So, that's a good thing. That's a good point. It could be that right after Christmas ends, that we could get the Lost Belt stuff. I am going... it's been a few days, so there shouldn't be any more of this most recent Lost Belt thing spoilers on there. I am going to see if there is any sort of indication of if we're getting anything. Who has more authority? There's another one of the Learning with Manga chapters been translated. I'll go ahead and open that in a new tab. Are you guys excited for Thursday? Okay. There is a post on the FGO subreddit titled, "Are you guys excited for Thursday?" Now, I don't care for spoilers, but in the interest of things, I'll open this thing and take a look at it. See if it has any sort of indication. It does say NA spoilers. I'm pretty excited for Thursday myself. Just another ordinary day in Chaldea. There's a lot of things blanked out for spoilers. Okay. Something special happened in FGO JP on 12/26. Okay. So something special happened in JP FGO on 12/26. That is as far as I'm going to go down that rabbit hole. I'm not going to undo any of the spoiler boxes there. So something will happen on the 26th. That is good to know. So that might mean that there might be a Thursday stream. This Thursday. Heck, I might even do it as soon as maintenance drops, if I'm conscious. That is. Guess I'll open your lotto boxes now and use the crapples for farm some more, but after that you'll stop. Assume all of us already know that we get the LB5 King, which is a pretty well-known god. I have no idea. But it said something happened in 2017, 12/26, Shu. something happened 12/26 of 2017 in the JP FGO servers. So I don't think we'll get the LB5 King or whatever. Probably LB1. Possibly. Very, very possibly. But I very much look forward to it. Because I'm gonna be honest, I really, really want to actually experience what these Lost Belt things are all about. I really, really do. Let's see what we can see here. Excuse me. Yeah, there's a lot of things blanked out here that I'm not gonna pop open because this is as much spoilers as I so desire. Also, I think that after this farm, I am going to take a quick break to use the restroom here. Because I can... Yeah, let's just say I need to use the restroom here. After this, thing. Please do one thing for me. Swap your Gil and Waver position. It really tilts you. Okay. I'll put the support person in the front and Arash in the back. I can do that. I can do that. Gil, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it! No! Gilgamesh! Why you no crit, Gil? Why? Excuse me. I'll do it after this run. I will do it after this run. Whew. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to. Position 3 with backline position 1. Okay, so Gil's not gonna crit. So let's just take it slow and steady with getting some different variables in here. Ooh, come on. Emiya, you need to chant. You need to learn how to chant faster here, Emiya. There's the crits. Crits for bits. Okay. And yep, we definitely got it this time. 3 turns, success. Yes, we cheesed it a little bit, but that's fine with me. And also, I think I'm going to be going with this stream until I've hit the 30 boxes complete mark, probably. So that's why I'm fine with taking this restroom break here, because I'm probably a little over halfway there. So yeah. Let's get through this. Also, is that Salter with Cabal II as an emote? Because if so, that is adorable. Alright. So, I will be right back. I'm going to run 3 minutes of ads, and when I come back, hopefully in time for the ads to be done. So, I will be back in a short time. How much time is left? Oh no. Time is done. Oops. Hang on. I'm back, everybody. I'm back. I was gone longer than I thought. Okay. Boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boom. Boop. Okay. Let me get my headphones back on. Sorry. Sorry, I was gone longer than I thought. Maybe a minute longer, it seems. But I'm back. I'm back. Oof. Yu-Gi-Oh memes? Where do you see Yu-Gi-Oh memes? Alright. That's decent sized. Okay, I need to do some quick maths here. So, 2, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, that's 9 boxes. 9 times 600, I need 5,400, so only another 2,000 sand is needed before I have done the amount of boxes I want to do on stream. So, that shouldn't be too hard. It's generally 4 runs to a box for me, so yeah. Given that I get roughly 120 per, let's see, that's 15, that's about 17-ish more runs before we are done. Roughly. And I'm feeling a lot better now that my body no longer needs to, you know, so should have more energy, more talking, more me. Unfortunately, we're not 3-turning it this time because we got a mere 9 stars, and I forgot to swap their positions around. My bad, Shu. I'll do it after this run. I do so apologize. Okay, we're definitely gonna 4-turn this then. Definitely gonna 4-turn. Okay. Man, oh man. I agree that farming can become very, very monotonous, by the way. Farming, you know, it's a necessary thing, but gosh darn it if it ain't monotonous as heck. Luckily, after this, the only farm I'll have to do again is in a month for the Da Vinci rerun. And then, not until Guildfest. So yeah, not too many more farmings remaining. But, as somebody who hasn't played the Da Vinci and the 7 False Heroic Spirits, how hard is that to, farm boxes on? Because I was not here for the, yeah, the Da Vinci rerun thing. How hard of a farm is that gonna be? If anybody could say. Normal? Okay. Much easier than this. Okay, that's good. That is good. Don't mind farming? I don't even mind if it takes more than 3 turns. Yeah, I mean, it's more the fact that I'm a little lazy. I'm a procrastinator more than anything. And part of me is just saying, you don't need to do all this right now. You can wait a little bit. All you need to do is just wait until the very last day, and then you can cram it all in one go. Wouldn't you like to be playing some more games, to be listening to some YouTube videos? You can do all that and more. You just need to hold off and procrastinate. So yeah, I'm a little bit of a procrastinator. It's easy if you have one level 80 or above AoE of each class. Let's think here. I do have Proto Arthur, so that is good. I have a Proto Arthur for the AoE of the Seba variety. As far as archers, I do have Emiya. And hopefully I should have Nobu as well. Lancers, I have Arash and Janta. Riders, I have Santa Salter. Casters, I have Nito. And, casters, I have Nito. Assassins, I have Shootin' and Skaha. Zerkers, I don't have any Zerkers over level 80 that are AoE. I do have Lip, though, as an alter ego. I have Fran, but... And don't crucify me for this. She has not yet reached level... Yeah, I have all of those. They're all level 1 right now. So... yeah. They're all level 1. So that's my bad. You're disappointed in me? Oh no! What did I do to deserve disappointment? If it's about not switching Gil and Arash, then... I know! I'll do it! I promise! I'll do it! Please! Just take away your disappointment in me! The only kind of disappointment I need is your own self-disappointments. Send me all of your negative energy, all of your negative thoughts. I will take them all into myself. Is Waver in a better position now, though, Shu? Is he? Is he? Dedicated to FGL, the only other mobile game you've tried is Dragalia Lost. Yeah, somewhat the same. I do play Majaya Record occasionally, but obviously with this, I haven't really been able to put any time to Majaya Record. And then there is SAO Memory Defrag, which was honestly my first major mobile game. Memory Defrag was my first major mobile game that I played, and I was pretty decent at it as well, but then the power creep started to get real, and they started introducing 5 stars, and then 6 stars, so yeah. Looks at your JP and swims nervously. What do you have to be nervous about, Red Velvet? I wouldn't want your negative thoughts, but that is what I am here for. I am here to draw in all your negativity so that you have only happy thoughts. Only happy thoughts. Only positivity and happiness and joy. That is my purpose. But in all seriousness, just so long as you leave this stream happier than when you came in, that's considered a success in my books. And doot. Right, now, we will... There we go. I said a few weeks ago on Vent Soki's FGO stream, you probably haven't heard my Kojiro joke. So here it is. You have a Kojiro joke. Interesting. I haven't heard this either. And again, I don't think you answered, but is that Salter and Cabal II as an emote, Shu? Is that Salter and Cabal II? because that is an adorable emote. Very adorable. Yes, that was a question. Now, okay, I literally almost screwed up a bit there, but just took a second to adapt. But, I thought it was a statement. My bad, my bad, my bad. Nice. Nice. But Red Velvet, if you feel like sharing, feel free to share. Otherwise, you do not need to share. Okay, we got a good chance here. Okay, I gotta get used to this new positioning. I really gotta get used to this new positioning. It's a good thing I need to proc Gil's charisma skill here. It is a very good thing I need to proc it regardless. Because I literally almost screwed up. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Do it like this. Guarantee the odds. Maximum. I again almost screwed up. Gosh. I'm so used to Waver being in the first position and Gil in the third. So very used to it. And that's a good one, guys. So that is a good one. Got a chuckle out of me. There we go. Good Gil is good. If you ever farm as efficient as possible, you need to minimize your finger movement. Oh man, we're at the minimize your finger movement stage of things. Man. I'm not gonna lie though, I have considered trying to figure out how to do an auto clicker for these sorts of things. If it was perfectly 100% efficient, no face cards required, I would definitely look more heavily into it, but yeah. Very bad argument your stepdad and your built-up stress came full at once that you had a huge breakdown. I'm not gonna lie, I am no stranger to stress building up and having big breakdowns. Oh, that, no, please, no, Red Velvet, please, no. Please, no. I haven't been that close to, I haven't had that bad of a breakdown, but that sounds like a very serious breakdown. I'm glad that you didn't do it. Truly, truly am glad that you did not do such a thing. I'm glad you're okay. And I've said it many times, if you ever feel the need to vent, you can vent here, or you can vent to me on Discord. Standing at the corner crying for 5 minutes. Oof. That's not good. That's really not good. I mean, like I said, if you need to vent, feel free to vent. I am here to listen. And it doesn't even need to be in chat. You can vent to me on Discord if you feel the need. And if you don't feel like you want to vent to me, I'm sure that there are plenty of others who'd be willing to listen to you. Because you have a lot of friends who are there for you. Even if it's not physically, they are at the very least I guess technically spiritually there for you. Digitally? I mean, that kind of works. But it doesn't have, you know, the same sort of ring to it. I might not be there for you physically, but I am digitally. You know. That's true, you have peer support too. I do recall you stating that you had peer support. And that's a good thing. It's a good thing your mind eventually went to contacting your peer support. And I am glad. I am truly glad. I understand that mental thoughts, stress, and all that stuff can build up to be very, very bad at times. And, I mean, a lot of people... It's a bit too big. A lot of people will just say just to get over it and stuff, but, I mean... I know it's not as easy as just getting over it. I definitely need to see about how to just capture that alone. I know it's not as easy as just getting over it. That's why I say what I say, so I can help you out in any ways I so can. I am glad that you're doing better. I'm glad that you talked to your peer support as well. But if you want to keep talking about that topic, feel free. Otherwise, you know, if you want us to talk about it, I completely skipped through all that. I guess I'm getting too used to auto-clicking. But she's like, I don't think that doing a auto-clicker bot thing would be considered cheating. I mean, it's not like it's against the terms of service of the game. At least not as far as I'm aware. I could very well be wrong on that, in which case, you know, I didn't say anything about doing such a thing, you know. I would not condone cheating in any way, shape, or form. I am an honest person. I do not do anything deceitful, nothing whatsoever. And there is no such proof that you can find that would say otherwise. I certainly didn't, actually, I don't think I can. I haven't really told your friends on the server about it because you don't want them to worry. Well, I mean, take it at your own pace, Red Velvet. Take it at your own pace. You don't need to, you know, rush through things. Guess you just have to start over again? What do you mean by that? If you don't mind me asking, please. But, take things at your own pace. No need to rush. Let them know when you're ready to let them know. I'm sure they'll understand. They'll understand if you tell them now. They'll understand if you tell them a week from now, or a month from now, or even if you never tell them. There are some things that we just need to keep to ourselves that, you know, we don't want to tell other people. I have stuff that has happened to me that I haven't told anybody. Because, you know, mental stability and self-esteem. I see. Start over with that again. Yeah. It is, unfortunately, a very tricky situation that we're in. A very, very tricky situation. At the very least, you do have peer support. You do have people who will be there for you that aren't in your peer support as well, who I'm sure will be willing to listen. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what goes on in your peer support, but I'm sure that if I ever give any advice that will be contradictory to your peer support, make sure you listen to the peer support over me, because, well, I like to think I'm good at giving advice and that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm not as good as I think I am. Sometimes, you know? But worry not. It'll be rough now, but yeah. Your peer support and everybody who wants to help you out will help you out. You know, I don't know why, by the way, this event is so short. Is this one shorter than last Christmas's, by the way? Because I can't really tell. If anybody can tell, that is. If this one is shorter, because it feels shorter. That or Neurofest was just longer. It's kind of hard to tell. Pop the neck, pop the neck, pop the neck. I'm almost out of water. Still, water is delicious. Not really, though. Not gonna lie. I don't care for just drinking straight water. Even though I know it's healthy. Even though I know there's all those hydration memes. I much prefer my golden juice of Diet Coke. Diet Coke. I like Diet Coke. I drink Diet Coke, everybody. Diet Coke. Could have sworn last year was 2 weeks. Yeah, it definitely feels like this year is shorter than last. It's going for a grand total of what? 9, maybe 10 days? If you count the math out weirdly, I suppose. It definitely feels like a shorter run this year than it did last year's. And I'm actually kind of tempted to actually check. I might be checking that soon here, because I'm now curious about it myself. Excuse me. Alright. Fate, Grand Order, Fandom.com. I want the English server. All events. Good job, Gil. Crit them like the best of them. Okay, December. Solomon dropped on the 20th. Christmas was in November last year. The 26th to the 5th. So 30 days is September, April, June, and November. So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no, it was only 10 days last week. Okay. It was only about 10 days last week, too. I honestly don't know. I've never heard that before. I've never heard that diet sodas kill you faster than regular sodas. I didn't even hear that normal sodas kill you. I know that if you drink pop, you have a greater chance of getting a kidney stone. But beyond that, I haven't really heard anything super bad at it. I mean, yeah, it's technically acidic, so it could dissolve your enamel in your teeth, but I mean, surely the acidity of your stomach is greater than the acidity of pop, so... Also, did you call it sodas? Hang on. I thought they only called it sodas in the South. I thought it was pop on the northern part of the United States and sodas in the South. What? Was I wrong about this assumption? Do they call it sodas in more places than they call it pops? My brain is being blown here. Yeah, pop. You've never heard it called pop before. You've never heard, like, Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, or anything like that being called pop. Oh my goodness. Soft drink or soda. Oh no! I'm in a minority here. Guys, if you're still here, please tell me that you call it pop and not soda. Dude. He listen to me. Oh no! I'm the minority here. No, I can't be the minority. I must make sure pop lives on. But you do both, but mostly soda. Yeah. I think it might be... I honestly don't know why it's called pop, to be honest. I really don't know. All I know is that I've called it that my whole life, pretty much. So, it might just be a thing, like, in the area I live in, I guess, or so. Because, I mean, I have cousins who used to live around where I did, but then, like, gosh, when I was, like, in my early tween years, I guess, they moved to Tennessee, and then they started calling it soda gradually. So, mostly say soda because your mom was in the South for a while. Ah. Understandable. So yeah, it is more of a North American thing to call it pop then, I guess. And you know, I never really thought of how it was called in other countries either. It never really occurred to me. Like, it was always in the back of my mind, oh, they call it soda in the South. Okay, so my cousin always joked, if you ask for a pop at my house, then I'll give you a pop on the lip or something like that. Like pop in the face, like a quick punch sort of thing. And it was always a little bit of a laugh sort of thing, but it never occurred to me how it is pronounced in other countries. Does that make me culturally ignorant, I do so wonder. Am I considered am I considered Cuckoo Kalan? I am considered Cuckoo Kalan. Okay. So, in other words, I'm a Lancer. So I need to be careful. No, of course not. You're yes and then you're no. I don't know the rest of the song, so I can't quote the rest of that song. You're in, then you're out. You're up, then you're down. You're wrong when it's right. It's black when it's white. I honestly can't remember more of that song. Even though I'm pretty sure, I doubt that anywhere else does this, at the very least. But where I'm at, because I went to a Catholic grade school and then a Catholic high school, but at 8th grade, like, all the Catholic grade schools would have, like, this week where they would take trips for half of a day to one of the local area Catholic high schools for sort of a visitation to try and convince you to convince your parents, I want to go to this Catholic high school, sort of thing. And the one that I ended up going to had this, like, at the very end of the tour, it would gather all the 8th grade classes in the gymnasium, and then it was, like, almost a musical performance. Like, and I didn't find this out until I actually started going there, but for, like, a good month beforehand, they would have picked out songs. A boys' song, a girls' song, and then a couple's song, and an end song. And in the bleachers, the freshmen through juniors would all dance to a certain set of moves, but the seniors would be on the gym floor and dancing completely separate set of moves. All to very popular songs. It was really, really weird. Almost like High School Musical to a degree. But I don't know. I very much doubt anywhere else does that sort of thing. And while I did partake in the freshman through junior year, because in the time of my high school, I was very much of the mindset of a somewhat edgy teenager, and it's like, I really don't want to dance in front of other people. I mean, it was sort of edgy and sort of a, I guess, trying to fool myself into thinking I was a romantic, because it was the whole, you know, I really want to save my first dance for the first girl I end up dating sort of mindset. Yeah, I know, it's a little bit cringy that I had that kind of mindset, but I had that kind of mindset. But, regardless of that, I ended up getting out of the senior year thing just because I was lucky enough to get, like, internship at the local hospital in the mornings, so I was able to, oh man, I was there for, like, half the, like, it was every other day I was there in the mornings, and it was like, you know, I can't partake in half of these dancing lessons, so I can't dance with anybody, you know? And I mean, did I miss out on something that could have been fun? Probably. I probably did miss out on something that could have been fun. Just because I was being a little bit of a... And I'm gonna be honest, I was a little bit more shy back in high school as well. I wasn't very outspoken, I guess. Did I miss out on something that could have been very fun? Most definitely. I kind of regret it as well, but... I mean, it didn't help that my crush at the time, who I was hoping was going to be there for senior year, because the seniors got to choose their dance partners, and, you know, if my crush had been there at the time, I probably would have asked her to be my dance partner, but she got into early college, so she wasn't there senior year, which kind of just killed all motivation towards doing it. So, yeah. I went off on a little bit of a tangent there, I feel. A very strange tangent that started with a song, then proceeded into very weird, off-the-rails territory. I don't know. Oh, you had been typing out the lyrics. You'll stop now. Fair. You never really cared about dancing? I mean, I don't know. It was, for me, dancing sort of thing, especially in high school, I don't know. It's kind of silly to say, but I guess hormones, you're a guy, girls, It's a weird time in your life. And I personally, whenever I fall for somebody, I tend to fall for them harder than not. So, I mean, even though I'm being truthful here, even though throughout high school I had a great many people try to, like, you know, ask me to the school dances and stuff like that, because even though they were attractive, because they were not the girl I had a crush on, I just said no. And I don't think I was particularly nice with saying no all the time either. So, yeah. It wasn't really about the dancing for me, it was more about, I want this girl to be my date and no one else. So, I don't know. I like to think I've matured since then. But I also don't really go out much, so... yeah. That's definitely something I need to see about changing. Definitely. I've been on a bit of a tangent for a while, so I'm open up to any new conversation topics here, because that was actually kind of more of a rant than anything else. And I'm out of water officially. Excuse me. We got a decent amount of crit stars. We'll go for it. You only know the lyrics because you tried to do a duet by yourself with the song in high school. I'm guessing you took choir or something in high school then? I personally never took any of the more... yeah, in high school I never really took any of the more, artistic-based classes. I did take Spanish for 4 years, and I barely remember any of it. That's quality education right there. No fault of the teacher, to be honest. It's more just of the fact that I never really saw the need to continue learning it in college. It was like, oh, because I took Spanish before, my foreign language is covered. Okay, I'm not gonna even bother then. And it's sort of just drained out of my head, slowly but steadily. You were just a weirdo trying to do voices? Hey, that's me right now. I'm a weirdo who tries to do voices for the various characters in this game. And I probably am not too skilled enough with my voice to actually make you guys think that I'm actually doing different voices. I mean, I can do a few voices, I suppose, but, like, they're very obvious whose voices they are, so it's kind of not really worth it to try and give that voice to characters, because I can't see any servant talking like Mickey Mouse. Although that would be an hilarious servant concept of Walt Disney's servant form is just him as Mickey Mouse because of how popular he is. That'd be hilarious. And the other one is Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, and you know, I don't really think there's any servant that would be Stitch identifiable. So, okay. Ooh. The slow, slow farm is slow and slower and slowest. Slowly, gently. This is how you farm an event. Since you have no feedback, they are mostly awful. Shu, what's your plus to sand generally at? Like, how many of the CEs have you managed to get limit broken so far, personally? So I only have the one. It feels like it's taking forever to do this, but I mean, does it get any better if you have more than one? You've only gotten 6 drops so far. Only one maximum broken. Okay. Okay. That's reasonable. How many hours did it take you then? If you can give me a rough estimate of how many hours it took you to reach 100 boxes of dedicated farming. No clue. Fair enough. That was a lot asking of you to find out how many hours it took. You probably lost track of time halfway through there, didn't you? Colonai Edkins, Achilles' voice to be Randy Savage. I can somewhat see that. Oh, right. Right, you got the boxes done before the final thing even popped open, didn't you? That's right. So yeah, you had a lot harder time farming this. Jeez. And here I am complaining when you, Shusaiku, you farmed well over 100 boxes. You farmed 70 boxes before the last note even dropped. The man, the myth, the legend, Shusaiku. Excuse me. If only we could all farm as hard as you, Shu. Seriously, if only we could all farm as hard as you, life would be oh so much easier. Like stay servant lines like surfer dudes. Surfer bros. That'd be... It'd be weird for some of the more serious servants to say them in sort of a surfer dude tone, but for some of them it could be hilarious. Slightly above 120. And to think, there are those mega whales that farm thousands of boxes in this game. I don't know how on earth they managed to do that. I mean, outside of having NP5 and 10-10-10 of the ideal servants. Oh, you don't think anybody got that much for this event? I know that... I guess it must have been NeroFest last year that people were doing that then. Because I remember watching some streamer like being on near the 1000th box or something. And it was like, holy cow, how on earth do you have the patience to do that? Because the amount of patience, good gracious. Okay, you might think that in a surfer dude voice. I just, with how you phrase that, I thought of Shaggy saying it. Oh, Shaggy with as a Gilgamesh pseudo servant. Pseudo servant Gilgamesh. The host is Shaggy. Sad to say you do a decent Burger King foot lettuce impression. A what? I've honest to goodness never heard those phrases strung together like that before. Honest to goodness. I am kind of curious though right now, like what some of the other streamers, the bigger name streamers, are at box-wise. Like Zoink. Oh boy. And then Kidu could totally be Scooby-Doo. He totally could do it. Oh man. Now I just can't help but think of a Scooby-Doo animated series that is crossed with Fate. And the gang is all pseudo-servants. And we got pseudo-servant Gil as Shaggy and pseudo-servant Enkidu as Scooby. And Gil's personality is just trying his hardest to fight through the cowardice of Shaggy. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Who would everybody else's pseudo-servants be in the gang? Who would everybody else be? Never heard of number 15 Burger King foot lettuce meme? I have not. I have not heard of that meme. Pardon the yawn. Tarnation. We're not even gonna 4-turn this because we didn't have many Bustos. Now we do though, but still not the months. Never mind, we got it. But what is this meme, Red Velvet? What is this meme? Oh, Gawain as Freddy. Oh, it would work too. It would work too. Then who would Daphne be, though? Who would Daphne be? Daphne and Vilma. Vilma, maybe Holmes. Yeah, I mean that'd be the default answer, but I could definitely see Velma being the only serious one with Sherlock Holmes pseudo-servant status. Daphne, though... Cleopatra for Daphne? I mean, no. If we do Cleopatra for Daphne, then we need to do, Caesar for Freddy. Or for Fred. Yeah. We would need to do Caesar there. Just so, you know, balance it out. They both care about their looks and are rich. True. Very true. So, yeah. I definitely think that we have to have Caesar be Fred then. Because, I mean, it could take a turn on the mystery solving that now, instead of just in it for the mystery and the clues, they're in it for the money. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking this interpretation. I'm liking this mental image that my mind is just slowly building up here. Of the gang just as pseudo-servants. Just gradually grow. You refuse? You don't want Caesar to be Fred? Why? Any particular reason why, or? I should have done Amiya's Buster there. Oops. Also, I really feel like Amiya's NP needs an epilepsy warning. Just saying. That pulsating lightning definitely feels like it could be an epileptic seizure waiting to happen. And I mean, they cut a Pokemon episode involving Porygon because of epilepsy. Have the standards of JP gotten so slack with that? Or is it because this is for people in their teens and up who should know how to avoid their epileptic triggers? Who knows? Who knows? You just can't see him fitting Fred's role? Okay, I guess I can get that. Who would Scrappy's pseudo-servant be now? Who would be Scrappy's? Also, I'm getting significantly less drops recently, I've noticed. I tended to average out at like 15 drops, but now I'm getting like a dozen. What is going on, game? Why have you decreased my drops? You're making it take longer to get the 5,400 sand that I need. In all seriousness, though, I should have it by the end of this apple. Maybe even before then. And then we can max out Areshkigal's skills. At long last, Aresh will be perfect. Excuse me. Well, maybe not perfect, because she's not bond 10 yet, but that will come with time. BK Foot Lettuce meme is... hang on. Some dude reading a post in a voice that your stepdad describes as punchable. Somebody with a punchable voice. I have heard that before. Angry Mango as Scrappy-Doo. I could see it. I could definitely see it. Although, you know who I can slightly see more? Just because it'd be kind of hilarious. Ishtar as Scrappy-Doo. Scrappy has the Ishtar pseudo-servant thing. Just because it would go so well if both Gil and Enkidu are there. They would get to mock Ishtar so much when their personalities peek through. Oh, so much mocking of Ishtar for being trapped in a tiny puppy's body. While they, at the very least, have adult bodies. Yes, this is perfect. The headcanon is being set. The headcanon is being set. Ah, this would be hilarious. This would be so good. So good. And then the mystery machine. Because with that many rich people, they would end up having to drive the mystery machine. Because yeah. Gawain wouldn't care, but Cleopatra, Ishtar, and Gilgamesh would all get in a fight about whose vehicle they should use. And Velma with the Holmes pseudo-servant would just somehow skillfully manipulate them into staying in the mystery machine. But it would look like the mystery machine on the outside, but the inside would have been magically expanded, and you would have 3 distinct territories in it. One being Babylonia, one being ancient Egypt for Cleopatra, and one of them just being Ishtar's domain. Yeah. Of course, Ishtar's domain would be the smallest of them. Yes, I could see this. I can foresee this all in my noodle. All of it. All of it. And actually, one more good run, and we might actually be done with the farming of the boxes. For now, at least. For now. Because I do need to get some dessert into my system, and, you know, I want to take a little bit of a break from FGO soon. I have been going at this for nearly 3 hours. And now that I think about it, I feel like I didn't get as much boxes done as I normally do here. Well, no, not 3 hours full of farming. I've been doing maybe 2.5 hours of farming because I did start the stream off with the challenge quest and that other one. And that took me a good half an hour to push through all of that. So maybe 2 hours, 45 minutes, about 9 boxes. That's not bad, actually. It's actually a pretty good time. So, this will put me at box 30 done by the time. So with 30 boxes done, that'll be another 70 to go. I could just go hard tomorrow and Christmas Day, I suppose. Knock out 35 boxes each of those days or so. I mean, I'm probably gonna do some more farming later on tonight. I'm just trying to think of the logistics of all this. Because it's very clear that I'm going to be cutting it stupidly close with getting all the farming done that I desired to be done. Stupidly close cut here. I mean, at least the quickness and my ability to farm is keeping things decently paced, I suppose. 72,000, yes, Gilgamesh, 72k crit, hoorah. Alright. And 3 turn complete. Woot woot woot. Alright. Come on. Yes. What would be great to end is to get a CE drop. Nope, no CE. And I'm not even sure this is the last time I'll be doing this, so that's kind of a moot statement there. Alright. How many are we at? 53.65. So one more run, and then we will call this stream. Because I promised that I would get 9 boxes done on this stream. And gosh darn it, gosh darn it, I will fulfill that promise. So after this run, I'll probably be calling the stream there. Excuse me. Sent me the meme? Alright, I'll be sure to check it out. I'll be sure to check it out. Definitely not gonna 3-turn it this time, though. Sad to say. Very sad to say. With only 6 crit stars. Yeah. Sadness. Tears. I cry every time. 17 is a lot better number. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be. Gosh, darn it. Darn it, Waver. You're not supposed to have that many attacks. So much for turning it, because Waver is a massive jerkwad. That's better. Tarnation Waver, why would you do that to me? Why, oh why, oh why? Is it because I overwork you, Waver? Is that your excuse? Well, guess what? You just earned super triple overtime for that stunt. I'll make an example out of you so all the other Wavers in the Fate world know not to mess with their masters. Ooh, I did a good job there. Alright, Emiya. Get some crits. Please. Never mind, you don't need a crit, Emiya, you're good. Making up for the slack that Waver dropped on us here. Okay. 2 guild cards, please. Thank you. There we go. There we go. 5 turns. The maximum amount of turns it should take me to do this has been done. BAQ. I don't know why BAQ is such a good combination. I really don't know why. I kind of want to check the math behind it, but I might be disappointed by what I find. Alright, now let's end this stream on a CE drop here, Salter. Come on. You didn't want to come home for me, so drop me a CE. Nope. No CE drop. Sadness. Tears. I cry every time. But that is officially more than 5,400 sand in the course of a couple of hours. So I'll say that is a fairly decent success for me. I obviously, given my goal is 100 boxes, still have quite a few boxes to go. But that'll be on my own time. For now, I will be calling this stream here. So, I have been Soulrack Dragon. I do hope that you have enjoyed this stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. Streams for the rest of the week are in flux, as I am not 100% certain if I'm going anywhere or not over the holiday season. If I'm not, there will definitely be streams. If I am, however, there will not. I'll be sure to put an update on my Discord once I have that figured out completely. And it sounds like there might be something dropping this Thursday. There's no news announcements or anything like that, so, you know, we'll find out. For now, though, once again, I hope you all enjoyed, and have a fantastic evening, everybody. Good luck with your own farming.